What up, guys? Welcome to the video. George here. Definitely want to give this introduction before I actually get into the video. So there is so much that I wanted to put in there, but I was on a time crunch and it was cold out there. I was a little nervous. I had people watching me, so I didn't get to say what I really wanted to say, but that doesn't get in the way of anybody receiving the message, okay? So before you get into the video, I want to do a couple things. One, I want to define failure. So, failure is defined as a lack of success or an unmet outcome, okay? A lack of success and an unmet outcome. So I got the beeping with me. Y'all got to bear with me, all right? Number two, success is defined as an accomplished purpose or a met expectation. An accomplished purpose or met expectation, okay? And this video kind of goes through what you should do when you do not accomplish that purpose. All right, so let me know what you think, and yeah, enjoy it. Okay, like I was saying, your girl left you, your boyfriend broke up with you, you got an F on that test, you gained some unwanted weight, you got to bounce back. What do? First thing you do, as I reference my notes, number one, go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. Figure out what you did wrong. Reassess. All right? Say to yourself, like, why am I here? What did I do to get here? Could I have done anything differently? Okay? Go back to the drawing board. And you got to be honest with yourself. Okay? You might have to knock yourself down a few pegs and keep it real. Be like, hey, I was kind of lazy. Or, hey, I could have worked harder this day. I could have worked harder that day. I could have said no to my friends that wanted to hang out when I knew I had something to do. Okay? Be brutally honest with yourself. Knock yourself down a couple pegs and then, try to do something differently the next time. Okay? Number two, after you assess where you went wrong, oh man, I got the wind going. Stay with me. After you assess where you went wrong, know not to beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up, okay? You can hold yourself accountable for a little bit, for a short time, and then after that, disperse it. Let go, let God, if that's what you believe in, and move on, okay? Number three, and this might be low-key the most important thing, do not attach your identity to the outcome. Do not attach your identity to the outcome. Because what that's gonna do is you'll get caught up in the compliments, you'll get caught up in the boos, you'll get caught up in the highs, you'll get caught up in the low. It's best to just stay even keeled. Whether or not you reach said goal, shouldn't change how you feel about yourself. Okay, I know that's very hard to do because when you've been working so hard and you finally achieve that goal, you want to say, yo, I'm the you know what I mean? You want to give yourself props. But you can do that, but just remember, celebrate your win, but bring yourself back down to earth and understand you have another goal to reach after this, okay? The same thing if you take that L, right? If you hit rock bottom, just know you are not defined by this L. You are not defined by this failure. Pick yourself back up, okay? Go back to the drawing board, like I said, it's step one, and then attack it, okay? Okay, number four, the fourth thing that you should do after you take a loss, after you fail, is you should decide if it's worth it to go through with what you're doing. Yes, I'm giving you guys permission to quit. Yeah, man, you can quit. You can say, I don't want to do this anymore, or I'm going to do this at a different time, or, I'm never going to go back to this again. I know this is controversial because you always hear, to stay determined, to stay what's the word? To stay down until you come up. That's a common phrase. Or to remain, just to have perseverance and to just never give up. Look, sometimes you can give up, or you can just drop it and come back. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes this is not an option, okay? Sometimes this is not an option. All right, look, You gotta trust your judgment and decide, like, when should I quit? When should I continue? You know, should I stay or should I go? Okay, that's up to you. But sometimes you have to stop and just go back to the drawing board, like I said in step one. All right. I know it's controversial. Y'all can disagree on me on these things too. Okay. But it's based on my experience, this is what I'm giving you. Okay. Oh yeah, and just a caveat on top of quitting, if you will, you have to be 100% comfortable in this decision. Okay. You have to ask yourself, if I stay or go, will I be able to look myself in the mirror tonight? If I quit or if I keep going, will I be okay with this decision? Right? You kind of have to make that determination and make that judgment call. And once you make that call, you stay on it. You stick to it. And you don't waver. Okay? Because that, starting and stopping is going to wear you out. Okay? Oh. Before you leave, all right, I got one last reason I was supposed to say in the video. I want to say I only said 4 reasons, but I thought I did 5. The last reason, in no particular order, is before you re-engage in your goal, you have to determine and define your why. You have to determine your why. Why are you going into this goal again? Because that will help you stay disciplined when the motivation fades, okay? So that will help you achieve your goal. All right, I forgot that in the video. All right, but yeah, that's it, y'all. All right, guys. So those are the 5 things that you should do after you fail, after you take an L, after you take a loss. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know if you've experienced some of the things I was talking about. Do you tend to beat yourself up after a loss? Do you tend to pump yourself up too high after a win? I want to know from you, okay? What are some of the things that you do after you take a loss? I'm curious, all right? Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. So I had the chance to talk to some really cool civilians, and they got to let me know what they do, after they take an L. And it was pretty cool to hear different people's opinion. They asked to not be on camera, so respectfully, thank you guys if you're watching this. I gave them my info, so, I'm sure they're going to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But it's always cool to get different perspectives. All right?